Good morning. It is a chilly Sunday morning, and I am on a hike in Pinnacles National Park. This is National Park number 40 for me. So I am feeling really accomplished right now. I never thought when I started my national park journey 14 and a half years ago now, all the way back to Grand Tetons, that I would have been to so many different places and so many parks. I'm not planning on, collecting all these parks, but it was just something that happened, and I got the bug, and here I am 40 parks later, 38 US, 2 Canadian, so that's where the total comes from. Got here pretty early this morning, actually, just as the sun was coming up. I heard a lot of stories about, the parking lots being small and filling up before 8 o'clock. And, I'm coming all this way, after all this time to get down here. I wanted to make sure that I got a spot and I'm in this section that I wanted to do. So, I am in the Bear Gulch area of Pinnacles National Park. And, I hiked through Bear Gulch Cave, which is a series of caves that were formed by big boulders that came crashing down, and you're able to go underneath them. And some parts of it are dark, so I had to use the light on my cell phone. But this park is known for its pinnacles, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing here very shortly. This is just outside the Bear Gulch Reservoir, and these are magma creations from millions of years ago that have been eroded by the elements over time, and really stand out among the different the surrounding terrain. They're very different, they look different, and that's the reason why they're a totally different kind of rock, and it really is a sight to behold. So let me show you. Some blue sky. The sun's trying to come out, but you can see these magnificent creation, these rock formations. I can tell you it is absolutely peaceful here. I've yet to see anybody else on this trail, which is surprising. But figure I'll and the rock that is around is clearly from sedimentary rocks. As you can see, these smaller rocks that are kind of cemented into these big boulders that are here, and I've been seeing that throughout. Clearly not the basalt volcanic rock that the pinnacles themselves are made from. You'll see from the pictures that I post on Facebook that there were some sections on the way here that were made easier for me by the Park Service, basically carving out steps, and that was very much appreciated. to look at the reservoir. You can see the mark of how far it's gone up. I'm sure after all the rain and precipitation that they had here in California earlier this year, that this is probably near full. It is down quite a bit now. Seeing a lot of side trails here for climbing. Climbing is really big here. So anytime that there's a designated climbing area, you'll see one of these signs here pointing the direction and a carabiner on the post basically telling you that that is your spot if you're a climber, which I am not. The water is so still, you know, I've gotten plenty of pictures with the reflections in the water. You saw a bird go through, crow, raven, one of those two. But one bird I am really hoping to see while I'm here is the California condor. This is kind of their spot. So I'm planning on hiking up to the High Peaks Trail a little bit so that I can get views of the higher pinnacles. And maybe, just maybe, while I'm up there, I'll see some. Fingers crossed. But it is just so tranquil. And there's the wall that they built up to contain the water. Generally dams like that in a national park are a no-no, but I'm willing to bet it was there long before it became a park, which was only like 10 years ago. It was a national monument before that. You're good.
Okay.
You're actually the first person that I've seen on this trail today.
Are you by any chance the guy who did the YouTube about this park?
No, this is my first time here.
Okay.
This will go on YouTube once I get home for sure.
Yeah,
but nothing yet.
I saw something that somebody put on. I use it for. Have a good one.
You too. So those are the stairs that I came up to get up here. A little bit of a cave down there. You'll see it in the pics if you follow me on Facebook. So, yes. The Moses Spring Trail is what I started on. Came through Bear Gulch. I'm going to do a little bit of the rim trail now in order to see the high pinnacles, and we'll go from there. Still feeling pretty good, and it's only 8:45 in the morning. But before I start up there, I do want to thank everybody who either on Facebook or on YouTube follows me, likes my photos, likes my videos. They mean a lot to me. I hope that they inspire you to come out and see these places for yourself, or wild places that are near you, or what, appeal to you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all your support. It really means a lot to me, and I hope to continue to do these kind of things for you and for myself, and more importantly, for a long time to come. So thank you. It means a lot. Hopefully many of you have been following me for all 40 parks and over 100 National Park Service sites. It means the world to me. So thank you again, and happy travels. So I've made steady progress up to the High Peaks Trail. The temperature's starting to go up, and as I worked, I started getting a little bit sweat, so guess what? The coat came off. Still a little bit chilly, but, it's also a little bit breezy, but I'm working hard, so it doesn't, I'm not feeling cold. I've reached a point now where, the high peaks are, I believe, in sight, and I'm also seeing, incredible vistas all around me, so I wanted to make sure that I captured this and all of you got to see it. So here it is. Trail keeps going up, so I'm going to keep going up, but I really think that this is a good place to sort of stop, because there's 360 degrees of awesome scenery. I'm able to see the mountains off in the distance, and that's what the mountains look like normally in this area. And obviously this area, the area of the park and why it's set aside it's totally different because of these pinnacles. They stand out. A little bit of blue sky. Sun's trying to come out. Looking at the valley that I came up from. Just see all of the cool rocks that are coming up. You're probably hearing bird sounds and all that. I'm still keeping my eye out for condors. I haven't seen any. Maybe I'm hearing them and they're just being shy. But I will continue up this trail and see what else I can see. Alright, so I've basically reached the top of where I really wanted to go. I worked my way up to the top of the trail. The High Peaks Trail still goes on for a little bit more, but basically in the middle of the High Peaks area, even though there's some elevation gains still, I'm able to basically get a 360 degree view of, the entire park from here. And that is what I wanted to show you now before I started working my way back down. So this is the other side of the park that I wasn't able to see before, but I can see now. Nice to sort of sit down and take it in. I worked a little bit to earn that. This is where I came from. If you've seen the pictures, this panorama will look a little familiar. You see where that guy's walking now. That's where the High Peaks Trail continues. But I think from this angle, this vantage point, I have definitely reached my goal. Absolutely stunning landscape that I will never forget this, and it's an extra added bonus that there's some blue sky and some a little bit of sunshine. The forecast said that I wasn't going to see that. It was going to be all cloudy, but hey, I will take every bit of sunshine and blue sky that I get. So I will start working my way back down to the car and, just follow almost the same route that I did coming back up. I won't have to go through the cave this time. There's another bypass trail that'll do that, and so I think that'll be a little bit easier on me. I want to thank you for watching this video and getting a little bit a taste of Pinnacles National Park. If you get a chance, definitely come here. It's not that big of a park. It is there are two sections of it. There is no road that goes through the whole thing, so there's an east entrance and a west entrance. What I came up was the east side, and then the view that I saw behind me is the west side. So you can come in either side and hike up this same point. It's all good. So thank you very much, and hopefully get to see you on the next adventure.